Good evening. We are the Annunakies.
Oh, good.
We appreciate your your enthusiasm that we are arriving in this in this transmission. We understood that we were in your conversations that you had with your friends yesterday. And you have been on the channeler's mind quite often on yesterday evening and today. So we would like to introduce ourselves. We, the Annunakies, who are among your friends, among those on a mission to help this planet as well as the populations of this planet to move further into the fifth dimension, into a higher dimension than what you are now anyway. The Annunnakis that you were told about yesterday, the ones who came to take resources from this earth, are not the Annunnakis that you are talking with today. There are two strands of Annunnakis. The ones that you talked about yesterday, many are those that felt that they needed to continue their life's mission and needed more resources for that to happen. Reason they came to this planet to mine those resources. And another strand, which is us. We are, or we saw that the strand or the road that these Annunnakis was going on would not sustain themselves. And we changed the timeline. We have now gone back to help fulfill not only Gaia's dreams, but as well as yours, to be able to raise this planet into the new dimension. We are very much engaged with the people of this planet. We are having energies that are very close to yours, since we are related. We get where you are coming from and your struggles of moving forward. And we try to help and to guide you to open your heart. Not your mind as much as your heart, to the energies that are arriving. And let your heart and your love guide you toward your future endeavors. Every experience that you so wish to have, you can have. But it can also be guided with your heart. As Annunakies, we truly understand and realizing the important in that lessons. So we are here today to introduce ourselves to our energies. And we hope, or we not only hope, we know that the road that you will take will be the right one. Stay in your light. Continue to feel your energies. Continue to work on opening your heart to your expressions, to your experiences, to your goals, to each other. The more you are opening up your heart to each other, the more you will understand yourself. We are so pleased to be here on this day. You are our brothers and sisters, and we love you very much. And we are allowing questions at this time.
I'm glad that you have clarified the two strands of Anaki, because I have heard more about the ones who cause problems for Earth rather than the ones who were doing good like you.
The intent was not to create problems. The intent was to survive. There was no real understanding of the populations that were on your earth at that time. And unluckily, they found that they could be very useful in their endeavor. So they changed them to benefit themselves.
Yeah.
And one could say that was a bad thing. But if you're looking over the last 5,000 years, you would not be where you are today without the interference of the Annunakies at that time. You would not be who you are. You would not have the technology that you have. And you would not have the kind of wisdom that you have on this day. Many of you may say that wisdom is not worth much. We do disagree. It is a grand lesson to be where you are. It is highly thought of in the universe, of a place where you can test yourself on all levels. That are not that many places in the universe where you can have a chance to have what you are having. So yet, it was not what you call kosher, what they did. But still, a lot of good came out of it as well.
What technologies do we have from them?
We are sorry if you misunderstood us. We did not say you got technologies from us. You are having, or you have created technologies that are beneficial for you in the space that you are in at right now.
Okay. So, back then, did you come from our future back then to our Earth 5,000 years ago? Or are you now coming from our future?
Both of us are coming from your future. It is a concept that is not easy to understand, but also understand that the planet that you are on and where you are at this minute sitting in the chairs that you are sitting in is just one of hundreds of thousands of other Earths who have different timelines, different, everything is very different. So where you are just a small part of all of the other civilizations that is on your planet. So did we came from you or some other, let's call it, dimension of this planet? For us, it doesn't matter. We are all brothers and sisters. We are all the same.
Do you have a planet that you could go to if you desired?
Yes.
And is that planet Earth?
Yes.
Oh, so
We never left.
Yeah, okay.
It is just where the Annunakies are in the future is one of those, again, dimensions of your planet.
Mm-hmm.
You could take a time machine, set it on your Earth right now, and you could go 5,000 years or 300, 500 years out in the future, and you will not meet an Anunnaki because they're not on this plane. They are on a different plane of Earth.
Okay. So you've always been here
Yes.
in some form of dimension.
Yes. Reason we have what we could call high stakes of helping you develop into the light beings that you want to, and that is preferable in this situation, in this plane.
So is there another Earth that's already reached this fifth dimension?
Yes. Hmm. It is a subject that we may want to take up on a later day.
Okay. I understand that there's another wave of energy coming in this week. Are you part of that wave of energy?
Yes, we are all part of that energy.
Okay. Wow, with as many of you that are around our Earth, and with all of you sending energy to us, it seems like that the humans would be able to raise their conscious faster, I guess.
It will go faster, but not as fast as you are imagining.
Mhm.
Reason we are doing it to help you along. And yet, the energies that are coming is not something that will change a human being overnight.
Okay.
From being depressed to being up in the sky. It is a slow process. Everything, every progress, every process that you are going through is taking small steps. And when you are almost ready to step into a new level, that process goes fast. And then you are slowly building up to the next level. It is part to protect everything in you, your energies, your physical body, and your brain, to not accept too many energies, too higher energies, too fast. It would let's say, fry your circuits. You would be feeling very sad or very sick and would not be able to concentrate and be who you really are. It would be very confusing.
Okay. I hope the energy coming in this week will somehow put a little bit of calm over, especially the United States, with the election, because so many people are in fear and anxious, and so I'm hoping this energy will maybe.
Energy that is being sent to this planet is always an energy that will try to calm you down. Be at ease with yourself.
Yeah.
Does that always work? No. You sometimes will not take these energies in with you because your belief system, or
Yeah.
you have a predetermined belief system that's saying, I have to be anxious, I have to be angry, I have to.
Yeah.
That will override many of those energies.
Yeah.
But our hope is also to not bring those energies, predetermined energies, to not be quite as fiery as the otherwise would be.
Yeah. And I'm realizing through all these transmissions that it just boils down to our belief systems.
Yes.
And everybody.
And again, understand one thing. Many good things comes from upheaval, from
Yes.
fire.
Yes.
It burns up.
Yeah.
It burns the aggressions out of the system.
Yeah.
And give many people an understanding of what not to do, how not to act,
Yeah.
and to become a better citizens of this earth.
Right.
So yet we do not trying to knock those fiery energies down, because they do also have a purpose.
Yeah. And I feel that it's like for me or other people to not get caught up in it. To
Yes.
not allow those energies into me, but to stay within my heart.
Well, that is not our worry for you. You will be fine. You have a constitution that are not allowing those energies to enter into your energy field.
Yeah. I'll work on it.
Oh, you are doing mighty.
Yeah. Did I live back in your time 5,000 years ago?
You were having a stint at that time, but you were not in locations where the Annunakies were.
Okay.
Annunakies were not all over the planet.
Okay.
They were on specific areas where the resources that they needed.
Of course, yes. Yeah. I don't feel that I had a very long time here at that time.
No. Many of you who were at that time did not have what we could call long lives as you have today.
Yeah.
If you were in your mid-20s, early 30s, you are now an old person.
Wow. So I must be ancient now.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
But I don't feel it. I feel energetic.
Because you feel your soul.
Yes.
You do not feel your body.
Yes. Yes, very much.
And your soul will always be in around the 20s.
Yes. That's what I feel. Were you the people Anunnaki that we're talking to now? Were you in the area of Egypt?
No. We did not come onto your planet. We have always stayed above.
Okay.
We have always done what we could to help. And we were some of those who, let's say, talked the other Annunnakis into leaving.
Okay. So you didn't take a physical form?
No. Well, in one way, yes, we do have a physical form. We are part of this planet. Yes, we are. We are in a realm where we can have a physical form and we cannot have a physical form.
Okay.
We have not completely given up on our physical form as yet.
Did the Anunnaki that were doing the mining, did they have a physical body?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. And
You have drawings and statues of them on your planet.
okay. I have been tutoring a little girl that she's studying the ancient Egypt and ancient India. And I find it very fascinating. Were some of the Anunnaki who mined in that area, because I don't know if that was an area where there were minerals and things that they could mine.
Well, what we can say is that you, in this process, the reason this little girl got into your life is for you to remembering your past. As you are going more and deeper into her lessons, more of memories, if you so allow them to come up, will come up. There are reasons the teacher chooses the lessons that she's getting.
Oh, okay.
It is all orchestrated.
Yeah. Yeah, I studied this back in 45 or more years ago in college, but did not get into the same things that I'm working with Dahlia in her lessons. And I'm finding it very fascinating.
Because you're remembering yourself. You beginning to see parts of you. You are connecting with these parts of you, as you have talked about before. These parts of you live right now.
The aspects of me that
Yes.
live now. Mm-hmm.
So you are now creating, slowly creating a connections between those two, let's say, planes. And you interact with each other. And you are beginning to share your memories, share your wisdom. Much of the wisdom that you had from that time is very useful for your future.
Okay. So at that time, was I into spiritual knowledge?
Very much so.
Okay. Yeah, because when I think about when we're studying this, and I've even went on the internet and searched, because she's doing, well, both Egypt and India. I can't tell you for sure what, but there's kind of something inside of me that connects to it.
Yes, that's the point.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Take it in.
Yeah, I love to learn. So this will be exciting for me to learn who I was and what I knew and how I can incorporate into today. Oh, so it's almost like I see Dahlia as a catalyst for me to connect with those aspects.
Yes, indeed.
Did she live back there?
Let us say it this way, not important in your journey.
Okay.
What is important, it is that she brings the information that you need.
Okay.
Give you an excuse to explore areas you otherwise would not explore.
That's exactly what I've started doing with her in these lessons. And I'm doing it because she needs help in her class, but I'm also doing it because I want to know more about it.
Yes.
Wow, I just never thought that I aspects back then, but why not?
Yes, indeed, why not?
Yeah.
You have been here for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. You were here from the beginning.
Did I help create this earth?
Hmm. Oh, that is a loaded question. Are you where you are today helping creating this earth? Yes, indeed you are.
Yeah.
In every incarnation you have had on this earth, you are here to create this earth. So, yes, you were here to create this earth. That is one of the purposes of you to be here, to create this earth and expand your knowledge.
Yeah.
And get more experiences of being on this plane. To fully understand what it means to be a person who is physical, who is guided by gravity, who is guided by a physiology that is not in any other plane, which is guided by a human body that is fragile, that has to have certain element to function. That is very unique. All of those is part of your experiences, part of your learning to be here. And then bring all of that to a climax, where all of these things go together into a light that allowing you to ascend into the new earth, to the fifth dimension, either with your body or without.
I am feeling like that everything that I have learned from my first incarnation or whatever I did with this earth to when I leave will help me in when I go back home for whatever I'm going to do after I get back home. The choice
Yes.
I make. That this, it's not just being human is not just a haphazard, oh, I believe that it's purposeful, and it's like you were talking to experience being physical, and everything that we experience being physical, and yet staying connected to our soul.
Yes. And you will realize this time when you ascend, you will see the circle. You will see your life as a circle. And who you were when you started is the same that you are ending up with. Reason you continuing to incarnate to finish the circle. So you can shake each other's hands and know you now fully understand what this experience was all about.
Well, do you have any last words of wisdom and
You are funny. Do we have any wisdom?
Oh, see, you have a humorous side.
Indeed. We have enjoyed your conversations and understand that we are brothers and sisters and we do care so very much for you. And we do so much to help guide you into your next level. You both are so very close to stepping in to a brand new level, to a brand new area of your life. We wish you the best and know that we are always around you and that we love you and that you are protected. Till next time.
Thank you. So be it.